What is going on, guys? Riley here. Today we are doing some very simple mods to the Hellcat, but they are mods that I believe every Hellcat owner should do. This is something I came across before I even bought this car and told myself, yep, I'm getting those. Well, here I am. So what are these mods, you ask? Well, let me show them to you. So these are the upgraded Hellcat emblems. Now, in 2018, I believe it was, they switched to this design. However, they are chrome. Well, there's a company called American Brother Designs who sells these in any color you want. So I went with black. These are like an outlined 3D Hellcat head. So American Brother Designs sells these in any color, and they also sell the rear badge in any color. So I got the SRT in white, and the outline of the Hellcat in white, and the middle is black. So this badge is going to go basically right here in place of that SRT, and now it'll look like that. And as I said earlier, you can pick any color you want. I thought the white and black was probably the best theme to go with. I considered doing red, but I ultimately think this will look the best. And this badge is a genuine OEM Mopar part. They're just painted, but these come on these cars stock. They're just chrome and black, and now it's white and black. And then for the front badge, it just says SRT up there on the grill. And now we have the new updated style badge. I believe these once again came out in 2018. So it'll say SRT Hellcat. So that's what we'll be doing to the exterior. We'll be debadging these and then rebadging with those. Also, just as a little side note, I went ahead and upgraded my trunk light to an LED trunk light from Diode Dynamics. So this thing will light up this entire trunk at night, which the stock one was not good at all. And then I also did, oh, what the?
What's up, dude?
What are you doing in here?
Oh, you know, just wishing I had a Hellcat.
Oh, okay. I also upgraded the SRT here on the steering wheel to be red. Now this was a vinyl overlay from Luxe Auto Concepts that basically you just stick on there, and well, that's about it. So once again, you can get these in any color you want. I thought the red looked good with the red interior and Sean's shirt. So pretty unbeatable combo right there. Big Sean's gonna be helping me film all this madness today with his beautiful Mustang. Drop a comment below, what should he do to his Mustang?
Turbo, Terpski.
So I'm gonna go ahead and back this bad boy into the garage, and then we will get started. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Fender Badge here. I went ahead and did the other side already, so I know what I'm doing for this. But first off, we're going to go ahead and start with a clean surface. So I've just got some Adams polishes, waterless wash, some, you know, just something to clean everything off. You want to be working with a clean surface, and yeah. Now after it's clean, we're going to go ahead and heat it up with a hairdryer. You can also use a heat gun, but you just need a source of heat to get that 3M double-sided tape on the back of this all nice and able to peel off. So we got that, some fishing line, and 2 towels, which I'll show you my trick here in a second.
Oh yeah, push that red button. It happened to me earlier.
Alright, so it should be good. Now here's my little trick with the towels. So instead of wrapping that fishing line around my hands, I'm gonna wrap it around these towels around my hands. So I grab it, wrap it around both sides. So now it doesn't hurt my hands, and it gives me a little bit more leverage when it comes to using the fishing line. But yeah, you pretty much just use this back and forth motion, and what that's doing is just kind of cutting that 3M tape. And as you can see, oops. As you can see, that's all there is to it. Now you got a badge that's a little bit toasty, and that's all the tape that was remaining on the badge. So this one came off pretty clean, not too much to get off. So now we'll just get the rest of this residue off and clean it up. And when it comes to this stuff, you just never know how it's gonna peel off. Sometimes like the whole Hellcat badge will be there. Other times it'll look like this, where you get most of it. But a lot of this stuff just comes off with your fingers. As you see, you use a rolling motion, and this is the same technique I would use to debadge anything on a car. But yeah, you just kind of roll this stuff up into little chunks and then peel them off, and that's how you get the good majority of it. Now fast forwarding to this clip, all of that stuff you saw in the previous clip, I got off with my hands. You just use the rolling motion, and that is what it pretty much looks like. And before I go any farther, I feel like I should, tell you guys why am I doing this? Well, when I put the 1LE badges on my Camaro, I didn't film that. And I probably had more requests of, hey, where'd you get those badges, than pretty much anything. So now by me making this simple rebadging video, now you guys will know A, where I got them from, American Brother Designs, and B, you'll have a how-to on how to do a debadging, rebadging, that sort of thing. But yeah, so anyways, back to this. All that was off by hand. Now there's a couple different tricks when it comes to debadging. One of them is an eraser. So an eraser works very well. You'll probably want some WD-40. You'll want some rubbing alcohol, which is also what's in this bottle right here. So these are like your primary tools. Also, in the event, you may also want to use some Goo Gone, but really you're gonna kind of rotate between all of these products until you get this to looking perfect, just like the rest of your car. So now, as you can see, we've got a clean working surface. That was basically just using the eraser, rubbing alcohol, a little bit of Goo Gone, and just some friction between that and a microfiber towel. So, ta-da, clean surface. So now we're gonna pop out the new badge. So there you are from the front. That is what it looks like. And there's the back with the 3M double-sided tape already applied. And then before you stick it on, try to get a general idea of where you want it. And then you're gonna heat up that area with the hairdryer here. And now, we're gonna go ahead and place this wherever I like. All right, we're gonna go for it right here. That is the spot I'm picking. And then press it down with a lot of force in every possible place so it all sticks nice and snug. And by heating up the surface first and now applying the double-sided tape, this stuff is not, or this badge is not gonna wanna go anywhere on you. It should be there for eternity. And just like that, after applying a lot of pressure, there is your new Hellcat Fender badge. So just to show it off, there it is. Looks real nice. I really like that outline design. And as I said earlier, Dodge actually switched to using this design. However, it's just chrome. So it's the same badge as all of the new Hellcats. It's just whatever color you decide from American Brother Designs. So black was the one I chose. And then we'll go over here to the other side. Ta-da, looks just about the exact same. So extremely cool. They also sell the one that looks like this. And you can get this in any color you want as well if you don't like the outline design. So you got options, whatever one you like, multiple color options to match your car or theme that you go with. So there's that. All right, so to remove the front badge, I already have done that. As you'll notice, there's one tab right here on basically where the R and the T kind of meet, and then one over here just on the corner of the S. So the way it sits in here, you just have to pry both of those tabs at the same time and it should come out. However, this little middle piece on mine fell off. On the new badge, it looks like this. And as I was pulling it off, it somehow snapped. So I don't know why it was not coming out, because this middle piece just goes right through this little hole right here. No idea why it snapped off, but unfortunately it did, but not a huge deal. Now to install the new badge, all you do is line up that middle little prong with the hole, and then just slide it into place. Just like that, I've got a 2018 Hellcat. Up badging. All right, so now we're gonna do the rear SRT. And if you've made it this far in the video, you may be asking yourself, why didn't Riley use any type of blue painter's tape or something along those lines to go ahead and mask off like the top so you can match up the top of the new badge to the old one? Quite honestly, just eyeballing it wherever I think looks good is good enough for me. It doesn't have to be in the exact spot, just simply because it's a slightly different badge anyways. So if you put it like that, sure, that works, but if you put it a little bit left, I think that actually looks a little bit better, just since the badge is a bigger badge. So that is why I didn't do that on the fenders. It's because you're not gonna see both fenders at the exact same time, so even if they're not to the millimeter perfect, they look great to the human eye. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and debadge this the same way we did the fender badges. Pretty simple, so I'll just kind of skim through it up until the point where we're gonna put the new one on. And there we go. So if you're wondering how they come, it is the S, the R, and then the T and the Hellcat are one together piece. So we're gonna start by placing the S and then go from there. And just like that, through the magic of editing, ta-da, it is complete. So obviously white and black, everything else is obviously white and black on the car. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. All right, so here we are out of the garage, out in the open. There's your first good look there at the rear badge. So I think that look, it's, you know, it's simple, but it looks really nice. And then moving over here to the fender badge, that's what it looks like from far away. Get a little bit closer, there it is. I think that one looks really, really good. And then please excuse the front bumper looking all dirty, but there is the new 2018 SRT badge. And that is about what it looks like up front. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way everything turned out. So huge shout out to American Brother Designs for both the fender badges and that rear badge. And you know, I couldn't be happier with it. And the front badge up here, you can actually buy at any Dodge dealership. It's an OEM Mopar part. So you can buy it at any dealership or any online website that carries Mopar parts. So that's pretty easy to find. So as always, I will put the links down below to all of the products as seen in the video, including the SRT in here on the steering wheel, which I think once again looks absolutely fantastic. And that is about it for today's video, guys. I know it was a pretty simple one, but it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and I knew I'd get a lot of questions about these badges if I didn't post a video about them. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank y'all for watching. I will see you on the next one. Take it easy.